Hello, I'm Corvina, and I hate drives.
Hello, I'm Jesha, and I sometimes, most of the time, hate drives.
How do you not always hate drives? I think they're just bad, period.
I think I'm like numbed to the point of just like going, but it's like it's got to be stadium, otherwise it's like too miserable.
Really? I think it's bad across the
Yeah.
board because there's no matchmaking
Oh,
with Stadium.
nah, I do think it's bad across the board, but I'd rather it be in stadium. I don't care about how long it is because I still just have fun in stadium rather than just like the core mode because the core mode is just like sometimes just like absolute just poo, and I just can't.
I wish we just got a little bit more for Stadium. Like I know we get more base level, but just like
Yeah.
a little bit more would be nice. A little
Teeny
bit.
tiny bit more.
Like I think it's 220 for a win in normal and then 265 in Stadium. Make that like 280 and I'd be
Yeah.
happy.
I think I'm also just like off of playing core mode during drives just because
It's so
uh
toxic. It's
well
so
yeah we
weird.
got and also like we like people are just like playing characters they don't play for no reason. Like there was like that one person just randomly decided, yeah, that was my first time playing Vendetta. Don't do that. Don't do that in drives out of every time in the season to play in
Vendetta
comp
feels terrible.
drives. Yeah, Vendetta's actually kind of poo-poo, and she doesn't play very well. But that was my first time on her. Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll get into drives soon. Well, properly. First, we're going to be talking about Shion. So, her whole kit has been revealed. She's looking very interesting. Starting with her pistols, she has the rapid fire dual pistols. What do we think?
Um, I think it's cool. I would have liked if they were burst, but
Yeah, I think that would have made her. Oh, I can't really say a bit more unique because we have been getting a few burst heroes lately. But
I'm
really
she's
interested in how
unique.
it's going to work.
I think like I don't know. When I think of like dual wielding, I think of like burst pistols. I don't know. That's like the first thought to my head.
I really like her right click. I think it ties in with her weapons very well, the X-shaped volley. I'm really excited to try that one out in game. I feel like it
Yeah.
integrates very seamlessly with her dual wield and like the animation where she crosses her arms looks awesome. Um, Evade, it's whatever. She gets a dash of like a burst of overhealth, which will be very interesting to see how much it's going to be and how that plays out because there aren't that many. It's more of a like support thing where
Yeah.
their movement gives them
Kind of like
survivability.
a. It's kind of like a life weaver dash in a
Yeah, that's what
sense,
I was
just
thinking.
for a DPS.
Um, so I don't know
But
how
I
to feel
mean,
about that. I mean, it depends how squishy she is. I feel like she doesn't have that much going on, so it may not be bad. But
she'll probably be. I think. Ooh, okay. I'm making a call. I think she'll have shields instead of armor. I feel like she'll have shields instead. Um,
yeah, she doesn't look like she would
she
have
doesn't look like
armor.
she'd have armor. But like, I'm excited to see Joyride the most. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out in game. Because I think it's interesting, but it also just reminds me of paladins, like when you're riding it on the horse and
I
whatnot at the
can't
start
believe
of the
it's
game.
actually. I really thought if they added the bike, it was going to be her ult. I was very surprised it's going to be an ability. So I wonder if it's going to be like a 15-second cooldown or like a life with a 30-second cooldown and how that's going to go. People, like I said, I really thought it was going to be in the game since it was such a big part of the trailer, like the first one. And people were
Mm.
like, how is she going to summon a bike? Well, Ash summons Bob out of the sky, so it's not all that crazy. I'm really excited to see what like the spawning animation looks like and everything. It's going
Yeah,
to be really cool. But um, yeah, I just can't believe it's an ability.
yeah, it's crazy, but
I wonder how long you're going to be able to be on the bike for.
yeah, I would assume there's a time limit, like a 5 second, 4 second thing.
Oh, I think it would like I know for trailer purposes they make it like longer, but
Oh,
it was
ooh,
longer. Like I think maybe like seven
mm,
seconds, 10.
nah, maybe. Okay, here's another call I'm making. So since it says rev your engine, maybe it's like a limit. So it's like you could rev it like like a Doom Punch, where you can charge it up all the way, and it's like longer, or like
Kind yeah, like how much like charge
so
you
to
or
go
kind
like
of
how
like
far.
a jetpack sort of charge
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Nah, I'm calling it more like a Doomfist Punch where like so like you rev it like a tiny bit, it'll go a bit, but like if you rev it like the full amount, it'll go like 5 seconds. I don't know, like something like that. That's my call at least for it. It'll be like a Doom Punch kind of like revving thing, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm really really excited. I think she's very unique. I think the whole theming with the season, like this is exactly what I've been like. It's something I'm such a big fan of. The whole like very very cohesive theming. So I really hope
Well,
um all the like skins and stuff tie into this, and it'd be cool.
don't yeah, I was gonna say don't get your hopes up for the battle pass because I think like it would be cool, but like I'm not having like my biggest hopes that it'll be a cohesive battle pass. It would be nice, but I have my doubts because it's Blizzard, unfortunately.
Do we
They
think all the Japanese heroes are gonna get skins in the battle pass when they're already
um
getting collab skins?
mm,
I really
probably
don't know who. Mm. I mean, I suppose we're gonna know pretty soon. Hey, the trailer's gonna come out tonight. I'm
yeah,
really, really looking forward to seeing what they cook up. I think it's gonna be good.
yeah, it'll be really cool. But the ult we haven't talked about that. That looks interesting.
It's
Uh,
kind of like an unrun ult, but with
yeah,
gunfire.
yeah, but
Um,
it's like going. It's not like up in the air. It's just like
it's
going
just
towards.
straightforward.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just
kind of like Unrun E, I guess in a sense. But I just wonder how squishy she will be in that sense.
yeah, I wonder how long the cast is going to be and how much damage it's going to actually do. I feel like they've been
Yeah,
really struggling to balance these new ultimates, like Onruns and Sierras. Um,
yeah. Sierra's especially.
yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. She's a flanker, so health packs restore more health. Um, and then her perks. There's one I really want to talk about, but it's the last one. So minor perk, rapid reload, evade reloads in 9 ammo. Fair. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I wonder how many ammo she has. Period. Like 9 is a lot
Mm,
for her to be rapid fire. It didn't look super rapid fire,
no.
so I
I just
wonder
wonder how
how much she would have
many
in the
how
clip.
many dashes. I just wonder how many dashes she would have.
Oh, surely one with like when you
I
get
think
overhealth, it should be one.
I think in the trailer it might have shown it, but I wonder if it'll be a secret passive thing for evade. Like if you get a kill, it'll auto recharge, kind of like Genji.
Oh, I don't know. Execution does 20% more damage to enemies below half health.
Yeah. Yeah. I
20%? Yeah,
mean,
that's
see
pretty
how it
good.
plays out. It's like pretty decent. See how it plays out,
I
but
think there are a lot of heroes where they struggle to make perks for. Like, I've been playing a bit of Bastion in drives, and his major perks are just like so filler. Like his minor perks are really good. Like I almost think, not even almost, I think his like artillery overhealth should be a major perk because it's much better than both of the major perk options. Because like the
it's like a
healing one is
must-have.
so circumstantial, and like the other fire for the configuration mode or whatever, that's just not as good as what it is usually. So like neither of the major perks are very exciting. But these both feel pretty seamless. I'm just curious about how much ammo she has, so how much 9 ammo is going to proportionately impact it. I don't
Yeah.
know. So her major perks: refuel, joyride instantly restores 50 health and regenerates 20 health per second while active. Oh,
Mm, that'll
that's
be
kind of crazy. I
yeah.
wonder if
That's
you
where I
could
think
shoot her back, or if you just like shoot. If it's, I mean, if it's a short period, you won't be able to. I'm
yeah.
guessing.
That this is why I think it'll be like a Doom charge as well because like there's no way for like how many times you're on it you'll get like 20 health per second. Like I think it's a Doom charge like kind of thing. But yeah, now this is the big perk
This
that's
is crazy. A
bit
lot of people very
skeptical.
angry about Faces of
Yeah.
Death gain all other damage sub-roll passives. So, Specialist, eliminating an enemy briefly increases your reload speed. Just reading this
Mm.
already is like, that sounds so crazy. You detect enemies below half health through walls after damaging them, and critical hits reduce your movement ability cooldowns. That's
So,
crazy.
oh
All four of them is gonna be nasty. Like, and there's no way to
yeah,
like balance it. It's kind of like you remove it or you keep it sort of thing because it's just you get them unless like
S-
you get them at a certain less effectiveness.
Yeah, that would be the only. So it'd be like you can see people who are low when you get a kill, just reloads faster, and then you can dash to a health pack and then crit hits, refresh your dash, like stuff. That would be crazy. That'd be like so annoying. So that perk, it's definitely going to be like the one that people are going to choose, and it will be
I mean,
annoying
I
for
think the
everyone.
other one is really good, but proportionately to other mages, I think they are like very, very good. Like obviously some other mages are very good, but like I was talking about Bastion, his is just like not exciting. But the both of these seem pretty good.
Yeah,
Like a burst of 50 health. If she's like a 300 health hero, that's a shit ton.
I think she'll be like 250,
I
225.
wonder how much, like how sorry, how long the bike cast time is going to be as well, because that'll make a big difference. It'll have to be pretty relative. Like maybe it like cools down and then you jump on it, so you're in like a cast animation for like 3 seconds or something. I don't know. They didn't
I
really like
wonder.
show her getting on the bike in the trailer.
Yeah, I do wonder as well because this is a big thing. Can you control it, or is it just like a straight path?
I think you'd
Ki-
be able to get some sort of right
Yeah,
right
I
to left
mean,
movement. Maybe
there,
like
there's
Reinhardt's.
there's one game I'm thinking of. There's like something where you like would charge it and then it would go on a straight line only. Oh, it was like a Junkrat tire for like some
No.
dumb game mode where it would only go straight and it would just like go to whoever and it just went straight. So I mean, it could be something like that where it just goes one direction, one way or another.
What do you think about her overall?
I'm excited for her. I think it'll be interesting. Um, design, like just design wise, I would prefer. I think she would look better with a mask, in my opinion. I think that would just like have a really cool aesthetic. Um, yeah, I called it being like a cyberpunk, like Edge Runners kind of looking character, very predictable from just like that. But I genuinely thought there was going to be a mask.
I have
I know there's a lot
a
of
very controversial opinion. I don't mind what she looks like. Like I don't think it's crazy that she's like quote unquote attractive. Like I don't think she looks that nuts. If anything, the only crazy thing is her having boobies because like she's a frickin' omnic. But like I think her
yeah,
face looks fine. Like would it have been nice for her to be a bit more like Ash from Apex Legends and have it be more of a like mask rather than like a humanoid face with lines on it? Well,
yeah,
yes, but I think she looks awesome. I think she looks really cool. I don't really see a problem with the look of her, and I'm a pretty critical person with character design, but I personally quite like the look of her.
yeah. I mean, I do agree. Like, don't need to be given a robot all that. I can't lie, but like, I do. I think the hair as well, like the
Have we
tiger
seen
on
her
it, is
yet?
really cool.
What does she look like from behind?
Don't
Keep
say
going.
that. The hair's really cool. Like with the tiger on it and like the floral and stuff, I really like it. The horns. I mean, I'm a fan of that. Just like things with horns are cool to me. Um, if they give like a really interesting backstory to her for the reason of the humanoid face, like some people are speculating, like it's like, oh,
I saw
so that
one
she could
said
like,
like so she's respected.
ooh, I wouldn't say respected, but like more like can like interrogate or like be like more or like she has like a desire to be more human, something like that, which would be interesting.
I honestly don't think it's that deep. I think that's just like the way she's designed in Overwatch. I don't know. Like I know
But
like
it
Zen's
would be
so
cool.
much different, so there should be a reason, but I'm not that interested in it. I think she's cool.
Yeah. I think the skin potential will be interesting.
Yeah, she's a very blank canvas here. They can do anything with her. They can make her more
Yeah.
cyborg or more human, well, more omnic or more human.
Well,
So it'll be really interesting to see if they like give her humanoid skins because she has like a human base,
yeah.
just with
If
like
if
metal hands.
yeah, if we get a Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab, she is definitely going to be. Is it Lucy from Edge
Yeah,
Runners? Yeah,
really? You think it
100%.
should be Lucy? I think it's gonna go to Juno still, but
Nah, she
hey,
would
it would be cool.
100%. Dude, she would 100% be Lucy. Like, looks like one
It
to
would have
one,
been really
basically.
cool if we got a Cyberpunk collab, but I still am really firm on the fact that we're gonna get like an anime collab come back, like My Hero. I think.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past them if it does happen. This is like the season to do it. It fits with the theme as well, the collab.
I think it's really cool, but I don't think we need more than two new collabs a season. I think the like motto of having one new one and then bring back an old one is pretty good. Now on to drives. I hate it. I genuinely hate it. I think it's awful. We have tried to play all three modes and they've been equally as miserable. The only reason we've had a better time in Stadium is because we generally enjoy Stadium more. But the like, I think the easiest fix to draw. Oh, there's two. There's two really important ones. I think the first one is making signatures permanent. Them not being permanent and you torturing yourself for a whole weekend for a 2 month reward is a bit ridiculous. I like the fact that you keep the streak and it levels up, but there's no real benefit to that other than the cosmetic, and it's just like playing on the FOMO thing. Um, the second would be to make it longer. Like they did the week long ones. I believe it was for the last drive of the competitive year. When it was like double points, they did that. I think a week would be good. It would mean not everyone is cramming into the weekend because most people are employed. So they can't do it like Friday or Monday. So they have to get it done Saturday and Sunday. And that means so many more people are cramming in and they're stressing and they're fumbling and it's just a mess. I think 1 week would be the best solution. But like, what's wrong with going like 7 days, like weekend to the end of the next weekend? I think that would also be pretty good. Um, I was talking about this in chat, and it's still like weeks after the last balancing patch, so there's no issues with that. And I think it would just be so much more worthwhile and realistic to do that.
I mean, I agree. Like, I think drives like need to be permanent so you can choose. I only want to do it purely just because I've done it since the start, so it feels like I
You're,
have
you're
to.
getting exploited with the FOMO.
Yeah, I am. And even though it can be like pain and suffering and like kind of just like whatever, I'm also at the point where I'm just like playing for the sake of it. I don't really care about rank or whatnot at the like this point. I'm just like playing to have fun for it, and like if I get it done, that's cool. If I don't, I don't. But like, yeah, it's sorry, I was yawning. It's been rough a little bit. Like some of the games have been absolutely horrid, and just like some of the people are just like ridiculously just like don't know what they're doing, and it's like you can't do anything about that. But it's like
Do you think there's a
fuck.
reason each one gets worse? Is it like
Um,
player pool increasing? Like,
mm,
why? Because I swear it's like fluctuated a bit, but this has easily been the worst drive. Like, I'm at checkpoint 3.
yeah.
We have lost
Def.
probably about 80% of our games, and we both flex all roles. We both play all we played all game modes. We played with fucking 6 stacks, 5 stacks, fucking trios. Like, we've tried everything. Um and it
It's
feels like it's out
it's
of our hands.
yeah. It's also like sometimes some of the games have been like like stomps, like some of the, but majority have been like kind of close to the point where it's like it's just bad luck. It's just bad luck, unfortunately. So hopefully hopefully we can get them done sooner than later. But if I don't, I'm not. It's not going to be the end of the world. I'd like to. I'm still going to play Overwatch, obviously, till the end of the season. But like, I'm not going to be like Devo
You're
about
not
it.
gonna push for it.
I mean, I'll push, of course, and I'll still play till the end of the season, regardless of if I finish or not. But like, I'm not like gonna be like if I don't get it, I'm not gonna be like absolutely fucking devastated and just like in tears about it. I'm just gonna be like,
I
oh
think
well.
realistically, at this point, they're never gonna make drives permanent. Um,
Maybe for
so
the 11th anniversary.
maybe. I think they could take on the week thing because it's not that big of a change, and if enough people ask for it, it could be doable. But I really can't see them ever actually making the signatures permanent. Um, I've made a video about it every season since like the second drive, I believe. I think it's like 5 videos or something. I don't know. I made a lot of videos every season saying, "Can we please make these permanent?" And I really don't see it happening, but I'm gonna keep asking.
One day. One day they'll
One
listen and
day
they'll be like, OW Corvina, thank you for
you're gonna
saying
become the
this.
president. I'm so sorry for doubting you all
Yeah.
these years.
Yeah. John Blizzard is going to come to your house and be like, knock, knock, knock. Hello, it is me, John Blizzard, in my suit and tie. You are now the president, and hands over a suit and tie.
Yeah,
And then
real.
Justin Timberlake will be around the corner singing,
Why the fuck would he be there?
Isaac, because he's gonna sing. As long as I got my suit and tie, I'll be out on the floor tonight. I'm gonna show you a good thing. Anyways, yeah, so I just think, yeah, drives 100% needs to be like longer because people just like try to cram it as fast as possible, which can be good. You can like ride it out like a bit, or you can like wait till the end, which, yeah. But
Um, I think a big solution to drives would be adding better matchmaking to Stadium, but I must say the like 2 minute Stadium queues consistently have been really nice.
yes,
And honestly, I can't say I found the quality of my Stadium games to be much worse. I think it's a bit disproportionate for me because I'm not playing support, so like my experience is generally a little bit worse. But like, I don't know, we're losing most of our games, but thinking about what it's been like most of the season with like the DPS players we get all the time, it doesn't feel that much worse.
no. Like I said, there's been some stompings, but like majority have been like pretty close and like pretty like, even, where it's like
Yeah.
just bad luck, and that's fine
Which
at
is
the end of
nice.
the
It's
day.
nice actually having like agency and like a chance to win in Stadium compared to comp. Because in comp, if you're outdone, you're just outdone. You can't scale out of the
Yeah,
diff. In Stadium, you have a lot more chance. And people say that's what makes Stadium like a meaningless mode and like a non-skill mode because like you can get diffed by a build, but it's also it takes like brain power to know what build to use. Unless you're just like using a cheese build on a character, like I really do like that about Stadium. I think it makes it much more enjoyable than regular competitive. But I did actually have fun playing comp. We played a couple games of comp literally the night before Stadium. I don't know why we decided not Stadium drives. I don't know why we decided to do that, but I got Diamond 3, which is crazy. That's like my peak on PC. Because we have not touched comp. Um,
yeah, that
and
was
now I'm
that
back
was
down to
good.
Diamond 5.
Yeah, I was almost diamond. I think I was like plat 3 or 2.
Yeah, I've deranked on all roles, but that's okay. I don't really give a
Yeah,
fuck about my rank. I just like tonight we're gonna reattempt it, and my main thing is genuinely just having fun because if I'm not winning, I might as well have a good time and just
yes,
vibe with stream.
that's exactly kind of the wavelength I'm on. I'm just playing joyful, happy music, and I'm just, just going with the punches, just, chilling.
It would be nice if like they added something else, like maybe like games provide double comp points during the drives weekend to give like more. Like I know obviously we get a shit ton of comp points, and like I'm saying this as someone who has fucking 16,000 comp points in the bank that I'm not spending. I think it would just be really nice to like add some extra incentive because like drives are so exciting to begin with, and we did the first one pretty much without losing.
Yeah.
But this has just been like ridiculous.
I think also, like it would just be nice for like more XP as well. Like that wouldn't be too bad as well
Yeah, or like
for
loot
like the
boxes,
people. Yeah,
loot box
or just like,
propaganda.
yeah, just like a little bit more XP or loot boxes or just something extra wouldn't be too bad. It would be like a nice added extra.
Yeah, that's all I really have to say about drives. I'm a bit bummed with how it's gone. Like I said, it's easily the worst we've ever had, and we've done all of them. Um, Played all different modes, and it's just miserable across the board. But I'm hoping for a better night tonight. Hopefully, most people have finished theirs, and it's back to regular sort of games. I don't know. Thank you for watching this yap. I'm really, really looking forward to next season. I think it's going to be very exciting. We're going to have a lot to talk about in next week's cast. So I'm looking forward to that and break into everything down. Yahoo! And say a prayer for our drives today.